One second, folks. Okay, I had to go grab my phone so I can keep an eye on the chat. Long story short, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, and we are back for a little bit of LeMans Ultimate, but this is more to talk about possible sad news that a YouTuber may possibly be leaving YouTube, which would really be unfortunate. I originally planned to do a stream today and talk about the new Fanatec control panel. I did an update and it's got a new control panel. It's got a couple of neat features. One, it's got an AI coach. It shows you the telemetry and all that stuff of your races and provides coaching and stuff like that. Probably get into that tomorrow or Wednesday, but yeah, YouTuber Chris Rogers may possibly be leaving YouTube. I found his channel about, I think I found his channel maybe about 4 years ago when ACC was at its height. And I think when I found his channel, I think he had less than 1,000 subs, and I knew his channel would grow the first time I ever seen one of his videos. And but I don't think it grew the way I think it should have, because after I think like after a year or so, I think he was sitting on 2,000 or 3,000 subs, and I'm like, this man should have somewhere between 50 and 100,000 subs by now. He's, in terms of people that I've watched, he's not the first person to do what he's doing, but he's the first one that I've seen where I'm like, how does this man not have a commentary job? How is this man not a professional? When it comes to sports, commentators, some of my favorites are like Marv Albert, when he did the NBA, Kevin Harlan, because he sounds a lot like Marv Albert. He does NBA and NFL. Back in the days when I was young, I liked Pat Summerall when he used to do the NFL. And when it comes to motorsports, obviously there's David Croft, and then with F1, and then I would probably like with motorsports, and one of my favorites across the board is Martin Haven. Martin Haven is the voice of the WEC. Most notably, he's the voice of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And during COVID, he even commentated the virtual 24 Hours of Le Mans. So coming back to Chris Rogers, I'm like, all the commentators that I just mentioned, these are guys that I could listen to all day. Chris Rogers is probably the first one where he's not a professional, but I could still listen to him all day. This man's commentary is so good that he could get into a wreck and be in last place, and you'll still finish watching the video because his commentary is so good. One time I asked him a question on one of his videos, like, has anybody approached you about a professional job? And I can't remember what he said word for word, but it was more along the lines of like one of the like RCI type channels approached him, but you know, he turned it down because he simply doesn't have time. And his job doesn't allow him much time to sim race. He only gets a couple hours a week to race. And because of that, he was only putting out one video a week. Well, I think today's the first time he's been back in almost a month. And at the end of his video, he said he was on the verge of shutting the channel down because he's so busy now that if he continues on with the channel, he'll probably only be able to put out content once a month. And his commentary is that good that I would take once a month over nothing. So so when he mentioned that at the end of this video, you know, I'm gonna watch one of his videos here for a second. A lot of overwhelming support of people saying they hope he doesn't leave. And one of the people in there that commented was Reverend Sim Racing. He's another guy that I've really watched this channel grow. I think when I found his channel, he had about 1,000 subs, and I think already he's up to like 5,000 or 6,000. His channel has grown very quick, very professional looking videos. He can get he can admit when he gets a little bit upset whenever some crap happens in a race. But his channel is really good. He commented on Chris Rogers' video, and I mentioned to Reverend Sim Racing, I told him that I was going to tag Chris Rogers in this stream, and I hope that he would do the same because with his channel being much bigger than mine, he can reach far more people. So, I mean, yeah, I really hate to see Chris Rogers go, but I totally understand. So let's take a minute. Let me give you guys a sample of his work. So I have to put on the headset for this because the audio that you guys hear, it will be coming through the headset. So I have to wear it in order for you guys to hear it. There we go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Le Mans Ultimate for what is very much a learning experience. We're in the LMGT3 at Sebring, a track I've never driven before in any sim. I've tried to learn it with a few offline laps, but it has not been easy. I've only got a couple of hours free today, and this is my first chance to race in a month, so I'm desperate to join an online grid. And as a result, I've decided to jump in at the deep end, learning as I race. Now, I don't want to get in anybody's way, so I've skipped qualifying to start at the back, and from here I can safely follow the cars ahead and hopefully get a better understanding of the track. Who knows, I may even pick up a few positions. Whatever happens though, it is very much sink or swim at Sebring.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go then, the lights are green, and I really don't know what is going to happen in this one. I was one of 3 drivers not to set a qualifying time. As a result, I'm not starting at the very back of the grid. I have been placed ahead of both Thomas Stuber and Arthur Pendino. I've also gained a couple of positions through this first turn, so I thought I was going to be at the very back of the pack. It's not turned out that way so far. P15 for Pendino having a look up the inside of the BMW. This is going to make things very tight through this section. I'm in the middle, 3 wide. There's surely going to be contact, and there is. And I've still got Soren Sashen split to my right. I was desperately trying to leave both drivers space. Oh, McLaren facing the wrong way right in front of me. Then I had to take evasive action. Another car rejoining from the left. I had to swerve to get past them, knowing that Sashen split was on my right. Thankfully, there was no more contact. I am going to come under attack, though, into this sharp right-hander. There's Thomas Stuber in the BMW on my inside. Now, I may be able to hold on to this if I hang it out wide and carry my momentum. It doesn't look like it, though. Stuber gets half a car length advantage, and I do just lift to tuck back in behind the BMW. I've got to remember that this race is about learning the track. It's going to be so easy to get sucked into a fight. And that was a mistake from Sashen split. Sashen split used to the track, finding the right lines. And hopefully if I get all of that right, I'll start seeing my pace improve and I'll start being able to compete safely. At the moment, I don't feel like I can. However, I am closing in on the Lamborghini of Daniel Pataki. Pataki must have come to grief somewhere. He started P7 on the grid. So he's lost 7 positions on that opening lap. He's down into P14. I'm 0.5 of a second behind in P15. Oh, it looks like he took a bit too much of the curb on the inside there. That gives me the opportunity to nip up the inside and take the position. Well, I know I said I wanted to tuck in behind these cars and learn from them, but I couldn't turn down an opportunity like that. And sure enough, Pataki did come to grief at turn 17, the very last corner of the lap before we start this charge down the start-finish straight. He just exits the corner a bit too wide and hits the wall. Now, I wonder if that contact caused him some damage, because he certainly didn't cope well with that curb there, did he? But for me, it was a gift wrap P14. I make the move and gain a position. Right, lap 3 then. I'm still in P14, but I've not been able to gap Pataki behind. He's still within 1 second. However, I am reeling in this pack in front now. There are 4 cars separated by less than 2 seconds. That is 13th to 10th. I've got a top 10 within my sights here. We're at quarter race distance now. I am starting to feel a little bit more comfortable having done a few laps. And in front, it looks like Lapienever is having a look up the inside of Stuber's BMW. Now, this might be an opportunity for me because the gap was left wide open there. I was able to apex a little bit later and nip up the inside, getting extra power.
Yeah, so there you have it. Chris, I hope you stick around. Even if it's only one video a month, commentary is so good. This video right here is actually one of his more subtle videos. His commentary can get really intense when there's a huge wreck on in a race or something. But yeah, he's his commentary, his delivery has a major sports delivery to it. And so yeah, I mean, and when I say how come this man isn't commentating, I don't mean YouTube. I mean, how come this man doesn't have a professional job commentating even like F3 cars or something? This man should have a professional job somewhere. So once again, Chris, I hope you stick around, but you got to do what's best for you, and I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for all the wonderful videos you put out, and I definitely love all of it, and your commentary will make your YouTube library timeless. It's the kind of content that you could come back, 5-10 years from now and still listen to it as if you put it out yesterday. So good luck, Chris. Okay, so let's get ready to hop into some LeMans Ultimate. When it comes to people like Chris Rogers, I've said it before that, he's not the first person to do what he does in terms of people that I've discovered. The Key 25 is probably one of the first people that I've discovered who, oh boy, just a minute. All right. And here we go. The Key 25 was one of the first people I discovered who made videos look like a highlight reel from a episode of Motor Week. Then there was then soon after I found Key's channel, I found Super GT's channel. Then I think Basic Ali did a little bit of that type of stuff too. I mean, he's another one that I've followed for a few years. But, so I would tend to gravitate to those type of YouTubers when it comes to sim racing that make videos that, seem like a highlight reel on a weekly auto show. And when Chris came along, he took that to another level. I mean, his work was great, or is great. So, all right, let's see. Jump into hopefully a Bahrain GTE. Nope, that race kicks off in about 5 minutes. I don't know if I want to do this. Tony Spaghetti. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this because I probably have GTE you guys to death this past week. Let me see here. This race starts in about 10 minutes. If I were to do this race, it'd probably be less chance of a wreck because this is a 40-minute race. Fuel consumption will require you to make a pit stop, no way around it. So do I go this way or go this way? Whichever one I do, I'm taking the Corvette regardless because the one thing that I didn't like about the Corvette is something I actually like about the Corvette, the GT3 Corvette, and the short gears. In the beginning, I didn't like that, but I do like it now because I think it gives it a little bit of acceleration. So if I do this one, I know I'm going to end up losing some rank. Hell, I don't want to wait. Let's do this one. Let's go ahead and do it.
Mishko said, "You can still to practice and qualify." And good evening, Mr. Clay.
Same to you, Michko. Oh yeah, I can definitely qualify. That's normally what I do. The race that I want to do won't take place for like another like half hour. Upcoming. That starts in 23 minutes. So I guess what I could do is just go ahead and stick with the race that the race that I'm going to do. I can go ahead and do that, and then after that race is over, go ahead and go into a practice lobby and get a few laps in and get ready for a GTE race because we do get new daily races tomorrow. So we've gotten GTE races 2 weeks in a row, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's no GTE races coming up this week. So tonight will probably be my last chance to get a couple of GTE races in. So also, on a different note, Gears of War Reloaded releases tomorrow, which in the case of the PlayStation means that the game will probably unlock at midnight. Already, I have the game on PC. Like, this is one thing where Microsoft threw people a bone. If you already own the game on Xbox or PC, you'll get Reloaded for free. The only difference was they wouldn't let you take place in the beta. If you wanted to take place in the beta, you had to buy the game, from somewhere else. So I bought the game on PlayStation so I could participate in the beta. So I have the game on PlayStation and PC. So I'll probably stay up tonight and play the game for a little bit at midnight. My son wants to stream the game, so this weekend when he comes over, I'll let him stream the game on my channel. So it'll be a little bit of a change of pace. So you guys can check out some Gears of War. 1 minute. 1 minute. And I'm going in here ice cold with no practice. So I think I mentioned over the weekend that I took my old modem, which was a dinosaur, back to Xfinity Comcast and got a more up-to-date modem that I said, you know, the old one looked like a PS5. It was a big, giant, old dinosaur, and the new one looks like Alexa.
Mishko said, "Get your racing shoes on," smiley face.
Ah, there you go. I only wear one racing shoe. One of the, because it serves a purpose on both legs. As far as the left leg that has the shoe on, my load cell pedal is really stiff, and I need to wear shoes so my foot can grip the pedal when I step on it. Not only that, these V3 pedals have sharp edges, so I don't want to. I don't think it would happen. I don't think I would cut my foot, but still, I feel better about wearing a shoe. The throttle, I actually need my foot to slip, because in the past, when I was wearing shoes and I would step on the throttle, I was actually like smashing the throttle, and that was actually putting a little bit of pressure on my knee. So I stopped wearing a shoe for the throttle so my foot can slide around and it won't put pressure on my knees. Keep in mind, I'm 58 years old, so mornings I wake up, I feel let's get some practice in. All right, I come into this session ranked 10th. I didn't even stop to see what split I was in. Chances are it's probably second or third because of the bad past couple of weeks I've had. Split 2. All right. Still a little bit of a blow to my ego, being that I'm usually in top split. All right, let's go. I didn't hear anything coming from Jim. Oh, I think I know what I gotta do. From crew chief, I haven't heard anything come from him. That was not good.
Time 2:05.39.
All right. Trash lap.
Mishko said, a bit rough, but still warming up.
First race of the day, but I hope I don't fall any further than that as far as qualifying goes. But if I stay clean, I know I'll finish higher than that because this game is just full of wrecks. The guys on GT7 are dirty. These guys here are just idiots. Let's see here. Yeah. 11 should do it. Let me see who's using what, because last week in the beginning, most everybody was using the Lambo for this particular track. But I'm kind of seeing a mixture. The Lambo, I see one. Oh, the number one guy was in a Lambo.
Go to the grid for a race start.
Um, 10.6. I got 11.9.
Mishko said, 16 cars.
No, it's more than, I think it's more than that. I think there's a total of 21 cars, because I think there's 21 cars per split. So as far as the standing goes, 16th is the furthest you can see, but there's more than 16 cars in here.
Formation lap has started.
It should be 20 to 21 cars in here.
Eric McCready said, this is what happens when you play GT7, it throws off your calibration. Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Honestly, the bronze GT3 races are so treacherous that I think the same thing would have happened to me anyway, even if I would have been sharp. The only difference is I probably would be in split 1 instead of split 2, but I think I still would have been in the middle anyway.
Green flag, green flag.
Really? Now, on the flip side of that, when I did that GT7 stream yesterday, the shit that was happening to me on GT7, this is why I didn't get upset, because what happened to me just now happens all the damn time on this game. So again, with LeMans Ultimate, they're not dirty the way they are on GT7, but they're definitely full of idiots there. It's and I think this might be the nitwit that caused me to wreck. Ooh, 2 cars lost the wing.
I missed it. What just happened?
Your typical shit that you see on LeMans Ultimate. A damn idiot tried to force his way up underneath me. He clipped me, spun me around, and caused a huge wreck. We'll check it out on the replay after this race.
Lap 2, 30.88.
Surprisingly, for the hard hits that I took, I don't have near as much damage as I thought I would. Somebody left a comment and said, "Learn all drive. It is not wreck fest."
Derby said, "That load cell pedal looks great, it doesn't appear to push your seat back."
Nah, not really. I mean, it's the old Fanatec V3 pedals, but they still get the job done.
Said,
Lap 2,
"He has bungee cords, LOL."
Haha.
DJ_Stevens said, "Is that a new headset?"
No. This is the same Quest Pro that I normally use. I just came back around to it. I was having some problems with it about a month ago and switched over to the Quest 3. And just on a whim, I decided to come back to the Quest Pro. And I haven't really had any problems with it.
Time 2:05.73.
Thank you. Ah, shit.
Time 208.43.
Thank you. Oh, he's got no wing. right. Let's get registered for the next race, and then we'll go back and watch the replay of an idiot taking me out at turn 1. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think he lost his wing. So yeah, this was split 2 of 4. So I came in 12th. I qualified 13th. So I'm definitely going to lose rank this race. I just hope the damage is minimal. All right, 1.3%. Not as bad of a loss as I thought. All right, let's get registered for that Bahrain GTE race. Upcoming, starts in 23 minutes. All right, let's go check that replay out. So it might have been this BMW right here. So we'll watch where I got taken out, and then we'll see his point of view. And see what kind of idiot shit was going through his mind. Yup, he's behind me. You can see it in the mirror. What an idiot. He tried it. Yeah, this guy right here, this idiot in the BMW, he tried it. What a complete idiot. You guys see me right here in the Corvette, and you see all those other cars right there. I'm trying to avoid making contact with them because as we go around these corners, these cars are going to be slowing down a little bit. What made this idiot think that that I wasn't going to try to take an inside line because I'm still on the racing line, and this guy's on the inside trying to squeeze underneath? He could see that shit plain as day, but he just had his mind made up. He was going to try to go up underneath, try to do something that wasn't there. And I mean, I think over the past few months, LeMans Ultimate has become infested with these idiots. All right, we are already up to 16 cars. So
Derby
this
said, "That's horrible racing on his part."
But that stuff happens all the time on LeMans Ultimate. So that was one of the reasons why, you know, anybody that's been following my channel for a while know that I walked away from GT7 months, I think like maybe 9-10 months ago, because I got sick of the dirty driving. In comes LeMans Ultimate. When this game first came out, to me it was a gentleman's sim. It was a gentleman's sim in terms of everybody was showing race etiquette. If something wasn't there, they backed out of it and they wouldn't try it. But I think as more and more people came over from other sims, and most notably ACC, the bullshit slowly started, and stuff what you just saw right there started happening more and more often, to the point where if you make it through a bronze race without wrecking, it's a miracle. I mean, somebody's going to hit you, somebody's going to rear end you. I just don't know what the hell some of these people are thinking about, trying to force their way through something that just isn't there. I mean, what was that guy thinking with all the other cars that was around me? What did he think? I was going to push all those other cars out of the way just so I could let him through because he's special? Be right back, folks. Going to grab some water. Okay, we can go in here and get a couple of laps in. A couple of laps of practice. I'd remind those of you who plan on going that I will be at the Sim Gaming Expo, barring something unforeseen. I will be there on Saturday. The event opens at 10 a.m. I plan to get there somewhere between 10 a.m.
Said,
and noon.
I can't get my safety rating up because of these numbskulls. I know exactly what you're saying. I just started and it's gotten worse.
Yeah, it's gotten horrible. But like I said, like, I still love this game. It's still my favorite game. And in the beginning, etiquette was unbelievably great. And I couldn't stop singing the praises of this game. I still have more good things to say about this game. I mean, really, the idiots that have infested this game is really the only bad thing I got to say about this game is the etiquette on here. I don't want to say it's gotten terrible, but it's not near what it was when I first when I played this game in the beginning. All right, GTE, that's where I normally shine, so let's go.
Derby said, I love this game too. I can't go back to AMS2.
I don't know why this guy's doing this idiot shit. I forgot I gotta go back to crew chief. Oh.
Radio check.
Well, that will probably get you every time if you don't start it up.
That's a new fastest lap for John, 203.41.
Because crew chief, to me, it's more than immersion, it's information.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Yellow flag in sector 2. Let's get some heat into these brakes. New fastest lap for Andreas, 2:00.9. Sector 2 is clear. It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape. Okay, Clay. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 1 is green. P5. Fastest lap for Andreas, 1:59.64. Yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like Hernandez has gone off. Sector 2 is green. The guy behind has just done a 2:14.82. The right side tyres are cold. Brake temperatures are okay. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We can see Kenny has gone off. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Sector 2 is 1. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Sector 3 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Lap 2, 50.28.
Okay, pit stop requested. ready. Going hard like this lap, track limits. Yellow flag. Green flag in sector 3. We think that Walsh has binned it.
Lap 2:00.97.
Yeah.
That's the end of the session, P1.
So 82 people registered. 86. I will be in split 1. But I think I'm probably going to be in the bottom half of split 1, which is good because I know that I have enough pace to finish up in the top half. All right. Almost showtime. All right, let's go. All right, I come into this session ranked 11th. I'm good with that.
exit looks clear. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Track temps increasing. It's now 34 Celsius. That's the end of the session, E2.
All right, let's go.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Okay, Clay, we've got 4 minutes to get the job done. The brakes are cold, be careful. A tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it. rejoining P5.
Oh, God.
Car right, right side's clear. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Mind these track limits, please, Clay. That's a new fastest lap for Lang, 1:59.12.
0.76.
Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. Okay, stop requested. The guy behind has just done a 201.18. The pit crew is ready. That's the end of the session, P5.
That time was a 2.
Yeah.
0.85.
Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still some cars out there that can knock me off. One, like, nope, not that one. 1, 2, 3. So the worst that can happen to me is I fall down to 8th.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
5, what do we got here? 11.5, 11. So I fell down to 6. If I can get a podium, that'll get me I think that it might give me a decent amount of rank. So, I'll wait.
Formation lap has started. Green flag.
Green, let's go, let's go. All right, we're right. Flag, caution. We think that engine has gone off. You'll make a mistake. Green flag, sector 2, E7. Piano is now leading. We just had a warning for cutting the track. The driver in front of us is Santos. See how wide you can make this thing. There's got to be a chance here. Keep harrying him.
Time 201.43.
Okay, Clay, we just cut the track. Minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think engine has binned it. Sector 2 is green. Fastest lap for Lang, 1:59.06. Okay, Clay, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Lefts are clear left. Car clear left. Clear left.
Ah!
Clear left. Clear left. Keep it within the track limits. P8, car clear right.
What the fuck?
Clear right. Right side on your right. Right. Yellow flag. Okay, Clay. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out. It's not that bad. We can see Dank and Viana have gone off. guy in front is brown. Yellow flag. It looks like Lynch has crashed. Green flag in sector 3.
That time was a 2. 2.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Flag in sector 2. Yellow is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.6. Alright Clay, that's half distance. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. New fastest lap for Lang, 158.88.
There you go.
Lap 2:01.19.
Sector 1, yellow flag. We think that Warren has spun off. Sector 1 is now green. Yellow flag, sector 2. It looks like Lynch has stacked it. Sector 2 is now green.
RSR underscore Pocahontas Pink said, Lincoln what up though?
How you doing, young lady?
RSR underscore Pocahontas Pink said, hello chat.
How you doing, Pocahontas? I nearly paid for that one. Now I'm going to come under attack from this Porsche, and he's scared me a couple of times.
Right side's clear. Oh, my luck, Clay. Come on, don't let him get away. E9.
He hasn't shown that he's got that he can outpace me.
RSR underscore Pocahontas Pink said, I'm okay HRU Lincoln.
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
The next car is yellow. Sector 1 is yellow. Clear left. 5 minutes to go. Car left. Clear left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Clear left. Clear left. Push now. The guy behind is catching.
Really?
Clear right.
That's what you get trying to take me out. It backfired.
B12. Push now. We need more speed. Okay, Clay. The next car is Tagliani. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Right, clear right. Right, the guy ahead of us is Song. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
That final day.
gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. It's over. Okay, pit stop requested.
Okay, well, let's see what we got. I mean, that idiot in the Porsche tried to push me off the track, but it backfired. Blew a golden opportunity, in my opinion, to get some decent rank.
Jamal Adams said, "What's good, brother?"
Jamal Adams, my guy, how you doing? Good to see you around, brother. So, where am I at on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as things stand right now, if this race were to start right now, I would be ranked number 7 going into this lobby. Which I can live with that. Got 3 minutes. I can grab a quick drink. Be right back. All right. So one thing that makes me really, really nervous about LeMans Ultimate is, let's say I'm in like 11th place, and then the car behind me is ranked number 19, and he keeps playing around as if he's going to try to force his way under you. Sooner or later, he's going to miss his break point, and he's going to rear end you. So dudes like that make me super nervous. But the thing about it is, if I let them go past me, they're not fast enough to catch up with the other cars in front of them. So I kind of have to keep my position. Oh, the event's underway. Oh, let's go. This will probably be the last one of the night. I need to grab get some food, and then get ready for the Gears of War reload. I believe it's probably going to release at midnight on PlayStation. Whoa. Thank you. But, okay, I'm ranked 11th in this session. Since you're a little bit eager, I will let you go, my guy.
Stay behind the line. Got cold brakes all around. Be careful.
Oh, he's way back there. Guess not.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Sector 1 is yellow. Incident Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag Sector 1, green flag Sector 2. Forget about that, it'll probably just polish out. That's the end of the session, B3.
All right, let's go. We are ranked 11th. What are we looking like here?
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Clay, you've got 4 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat into them. P12. To go, 2 minutes. Okay, Clay, we need to watch these track limits.
Caught a break on that one.
Fastest lap for Grand Quest, 1:58.63.
Final day 2:00.77.
Okay, pit stop requested. Crew is ready. We need to watch the track limits. You've taken a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it. That's the end of the session. 10th position.
Nothing changed. I'm still in 10th place. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to it either. There's only one car out there. And
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start. Formation lab has started.
stupid idiot with that stopping and starting.
Okay, Clay, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there. Go, go, go. You're right. Clear right. Yellow flag. Car right side's clear. Car clear right. Sector 1 is green. Clear left. Sector 2 is yellow. We think that Oren has stacked it. Sector 2 is now green. Yellow flag, Sector 2. We think Nick has gone off. Sector 2 is clear, P8. The driver in front of us is Mayer. Yellow flag.
Oh shit.
We can see Lord has crashed. To Mayer, ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1. The leader's 8.85.
Damn.
Lap 2, you're up 1.53.
Ah.
Alright Clay, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Joe. That's a new fastest lap for Grandquist, 158.72. Track limits. The gap in front is now 0.6.
0.83.
Clay, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. We'll be warned about track limits.
Time 2:00.84.
It looks like Cam has binned it. Green flag for sector 2. E7. Okay, Clay, we're halfway through. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like Ellie has spun off. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 3 is now clear. yellow flag in sector 1. We think can. Spinned it. Sector 1 is now green. Okay, Clay, you just cut the track.
Lap 2:01.08.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. The gap ahead is now 0.44. Track limits, watch those lines.
Lap 2:01.45.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Lap 2:01.43.
We think that Patel has gone off. Green flagging sector 2. The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. One more lap to go.
Oh, he was trying to be cute, thinking the race was
Off
over.
the pace. You're a second off the pace in sector 2. 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. Okay, Clay, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Seventh position. That's the end of the race. Never mind. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. Pit crew is
How about that? A Clean race. No damage. Nobody punted me. Nobody rear-ended me. So that race right there, I gave it my best. 7th is what I came up with. No excuses about, oh shit, if I didn't have damage, this, that, and the third. The leader was fast. He was turning in, looked like he was turning in consistent 158s. All right, that's everybody. Let's go see what we got. $4.5. All right. We'll get back to silver again for the 800th time. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. Grab a quick bite to eat and get ready for this midnight release of Gears of War Reloaded on PS5. Maybe it'll even release it on PC at midnight. Who knows? But in any case, thanks for watching. I guess whether I come back tomorrow or not all depends on what the daily races are. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But thanks for watching. I think tonight was more positive than negative. And as Lewis Hamilton would say, keep pushing. Keep getting better. We'll see you on the next one, everybody. Once again, shout out to Chris Rogers. I hope this isn't goodbye. I hope you will continue to make videos. And but if not, I wish you good luck on your journeys. And with that, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. We'll see you, everybody.